soccer at Chowan because I just love the atmosphere of Chowan. I love the family feel, and I really enjoyed Coach C-Dub, just all his knowledge and previous coaching. I just thought he was going to be a really great coach, and I wanted to make history, and getting to make history was something that you don't get to do at many schools, so I think that was kind of the biggest thing for me, is getting to change a program and make history.
The first season we were coming in focused on survival. The second year we sort of took fire a little bit. We actually got number 3 in the NCAA for turning around in terms of the program's win-loss records. So we were really focused on recruiting a lot more talent, but also character, values, athleticism, coachability, that sort of thing. This year we're just kind of building on that momentum. You know, we went from 1-12 to 8-6. Now we're sitting at 7-1-2, which is incredibly special. It's an incredibly special year because we've had a lot of success, and it's really excited to be in Conference Carolinas, and we were picked second to last, and look where we are. So, knock on wood.
I would say what makes this year special for our team would be the kind of weird blend that we have going on right now. We didn't have a large returning class of players coming back, so we had a huge freshman class. So just watching how the returns and the freshmen are blending in together, going back to what we were saying earlier about family, I think that that's an idea that the girls have really bought into, which is that we have to be a family first in order for us to be successful on the field. We have to be a family off the field first. And I think that that's one of the things that our team has done very well through team bonding, community service, and obviously through games. I think that we have shown time and time again that this team is becoming more and more of a family each day as we move forward. So I would say that that's one of the most exciting things for our team this season.
There's been a lot of changes in the program. I think just from the personnel standpoint, we have a lot of people that want to be here and have the same goal. I think having that, the play has gotten better, the chemistry has gotten better, everybody is just a family, and I think that's been the biggest thing. Everybody wants to be here, everybody loves being here and loves doing what they do, and I think that just brings the level up, and it just makes us one of the best teams in the country.
I definitely have seen more buildings built, which is awesome. We got this nice locker room, and we also got new teammates, different personalities, cultures, and I think that's like one of the biggest things that this team needed, is culture and the passion and just loving each other and caring for each other.
I think what makes this team so special is that we're all family. I feel so comfortable with everybody, and I can't remember the last time I played on a team that I felt like everybody was my best friend, and that's what I love about this team. Everybody's just so supportive and downright hilarious. I love it.
What's special about our team is that our team gets along so well. I've honestly never had a team like Chowan women's soccer team. We're always lifting each other up, and we're always there for each other, and we're always making sure that everyone's okay and like no one's left out, and I think that's a wonderful thing.
Being here for 3 years now, I get a little bit emotional just thinking about it, because I never would have imagined to be in this place and to be with the girls that are here now. Being here, it's like having a second family away from home. And I think that's the biggest part. If you feel like you can be at home, then you can accomplish so much. Like this season, we're 12-3-2. My freshman year, I didn't feel like I was at home specifically. Now I do, and I can say that with all the confidence, because that's what this team means to me. This is my family. The girls that have been here for that long know that this is a family, and it's just homing to be here.
I think the biggest thing is just the chemistry we have and the love we have for each other. I think that just kind of trumps everything. If you get along well with your teammates on the field and off the field, I think everything goes pretty smoothly from there. And just the dedication everybody has, and I think that just helps everything move along. But I really think the team chemistry is just the biggest thing that has helped us be who we are and get to where we are.
My teammates, they bring the energy, and they always bring it, everything on game day. And that's why we're so successful. Like, I think the biggest thing is having that energy and passing it along to someone else. And then they pass it on, and then they pass it on, and it's just a circle, and then everyone's just excited. When we put our cleats on, we lace them up and go. And we walk out in twos, and then everyone's just so excited. And then the world just stops.
My favorite part about coaching the women's team, I would say, is just the amount of effort that the girls put in every training session and everything they do. Over the past year and a half, I think that I've come to learn that some of the toughest soccer players in the world are women, and it's very, very exciting to see them get out there every day and push themselves to the limit to get themselves better and get their teammates better.
This team gives 100%. You know, we never have to ask this team to work harder. On game day, this team brings the lunch pail. They bring this blue collar mentality of working their absolute tails off every game, and I think that's really special. In terms of work rate, I mean, I think we've already made a name for ourselves in this new conference as one of the hardest working teams around. You know, we're not the most physical team around, but we try to play beautiful soccer. We're very organized. We focus on trying to play soccer in a beautiful way.
My favorite moment is beating Barton. That's my most favorite moment in the world. Barton is our biggest rival, so getting to beat them the second time was just, oh, it was incredible. Just the energy and the fire that was behind everybody through that game was just amazing. And then coming from behind to end up beating them, it was an amazing feeling that I don't think I could ever replace or ever have again. It was just incredible.
My favorite goal that I scored was definitely against Barton, overtime, game-winning goal, best dog pile I've ever had, and against our rival. It just made me feel relieved because, honestly, because the game was over, we ended with the winning goal, and it was just exciting.
One thing that pops out for me specifically is that first game we had this year against Florida Southern. We were at Mount Olive. After that game, I got really emotional because it just automatically clicked, like, oh, this is my team now. Like, this is what I've been waiting for. We can do this. And that's why I got really emotional, because it just all came together at that moment. And from there, we could only go up, and we did. As the season went by, we just kept going up and up and up. Yeah, there were some bumps in the road, and yeah, we lost, but through that we built a lot of resilience, and we didn't just prove a point to Chowan, to the staff, to the students here. You know, we proved a point within ourselves that we could do this. That was probably like a turning page for me. Like, this is a new chapter. This is where it begins. From here, it can only go up. And we did.
My favorite moment of the season was when I scored. That was a great feeling. I was pretty excited about that.
My favorite moment of this season would probably be the end of the Lees McCray game. Just seeing how far we've come, and just seeing everybody's, like, you know, everybody was so sad, but everybody was also lifting each other up, knowing that even though our season did end, that, you know, it's not the end for us. Like, we're gonna come back stronger. And so just seeing everybody be so positive after something that was so sad happened, it just gave me, I don't know, what was my favorite part.
My feeling going into the last game, the semifinals we played, it was excitement. I was absolutely thrilled at where we got. I wasn't too, I guess you could say, nervous for myself or for the team, because we already made history. We did exactly what we wanted to do, and we actually got even further than I think we believed we could have. So I think going into it, it was this calming, but, you know, excitement. After the game, you know, ended up losing. It's never a fun feeling, because, you know, it was my last game, so it was, I think, a little tougher just because it was the last one I'm going to play, and that's never the way anybody wants to leave on a loss. But I think it was like a good thing now that we can look back on it, because we can learn a lot from it. I think we can learn a lot from just our youngness, and that, you know, we have a lot to improve on, but we can also look back and see, you know, we started from nothing and we got to somewhere huge, and we can still keep going, and that we have the potential to keep getting better and get back to the spot and make it further. It was definitely a sad feeling, but it was definitely a good feeling because we got that far and we're young and we can do even better the next year.
After that game against Lees McRae, I was really sad. I mean, I started crying, but I think what kind of hit me was that I didn't realize how bad I wanted to go to that championship game until it was over, you know, until the clock hit 0, and I was crushed. I was really, really torn. And I mean, it was really hard to see everybody around me so down as well, because we all wanted it so bad. But after a while, you know, I realized we've got next season, and we're gonna be awesome next season, and I'm really excited for that.
What Chowan women's soccer means to me is family, just love and just relationships, because that's what kept me here is this team, because I almost didn't stay, and just having everybody being so close, and it's like family, like everybody's my sisters, everybody's like so loving, and so that's what just gave me the positive reinforcement to stay here, and so I'm glad I stayed.
Just like soccer means the world to me. I mean, I've never been a part of this team, like the environment this team has. Again, it's different culture, different people, character, personality, everything is just different, and this group is special. And you just want to be around the environment that we have. This team actually means a lot to me.
Chowan women's soccer, it means, I think the most, it just means family. I think I just have a home somewhere. I have people that care for me. I have people that want to see me strive and do my best in everything. And I think just having people around me constantly pushing me and helping me to do the best I can is all I could ever ask for. I think that there's just love, and I think that's just what stands out. I think just having that feeling of having people always there for you is just the best feeling ever, and that's what the team means to me.
Chowan women's soccer means a lot of things to me. The biggest thing is that it's a place where I can feel at home. It's a second place from home. Whenever I'm here, I feel like I can relate to the girls, and I feel like they can trust me and I can trust them, and we've just created this bond with everyone, and like this culture of like family oriented. I come from a place that's very homing, and it's just, we do things for each other because we love to do it, you know, no questions asked. You want something done, ask me and I'll do it. You want me to wake up at 2 in the morning because, you know, you're in trouble, I'll go and I'll do that. At home, we have like uncles that are funny, and I can find that somebody similar here. Like, we have those silly girls that just brighten your day. We have girls here that we can trust, everyone. We have girls here that I think have stronger characters than others, but it fits perfectly because we're very diverse. Not everybody's the same, everyone's different, but that's just what makes this team very special. The fact that we all are different, but we all unite in a way that you can't really explain. It's like family.
We've accomplished so much, and I'm glad to say that I am a part of that team that has accomplished, and that's what I'm going to be known as, and that's what everyone on the team is going to be known as. That's the team who made that history. Every single person on this team was a part of that. Even if you were injured, benched, couldn't dress up for the game, I mean, you're still a part of it because your name is there. And you have your own cube in the locker room, so you are a part of that team. I believe the future for this team is going to be just rising to the top until this stops.
I'm gonna look back at it as I was a part of that, and I can say I helped do that. Like, I accomplished that. I was a part of like that 12-3-2 record. So it's just, I put my little grain of sand into making this program a little bit better, and I love the girls here, and they're my family.